It can hold over 82,000 fans, and every one of those seats is filled for this one, as our coverage of the NFL brings us to MetLife Stadium. Up next, we're keeping it in the NFC for this one, between the Washington Commanders and the New York Giants. Chad Ryland will have the honor of getting us started, and away we go from East Rutherford. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Has a man on target to Johnson. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
On the handoff, this is Tracy. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
It's Tracy on 2nd down. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
First down, and they go right back to it. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Hiking 18. Chap 60, chap 60. 60 by 60.
Darts out of the shotgun. That's complete to Darius Slayton. And he's going to have him a 1st and goal from the 4 as he goes out.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Go. 18, go.
Tracy is in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
Ready up.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
19, Tiger. Ready.
Daniel's going to throw to get us started. Finds a seam down the middle. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They get 27 on the play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Ready. Hey, Cowboy 80.
This is Ja'Cory Kronsky-Merritt, and it for the first time. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're set backwards on 1st down. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock, who are going to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it. You because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Ready? Cougar 19. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 19 Lion. Ready?
Out of the gun, Daniels. Forced out to his right. Now here he goes. The pass is incomplete, but hold on here. We've got a flag on the field. Here's the call. Offense tagged for the penalty there as they walk off the distance.
Got it. Ready?
Second down out the window. They're backed up here for third down.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. 60 Maverick. 60. Trap 60. Trap 60. 19 tight. 19 tight. Mustang 19. Go.
Here he goes. Third and long. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. This one misses the tight end. And that brings up fourth and long. The Commanders ready for the punt. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely, and that'll be a touchback. Giants lining things up. First and 10. Here goes Dart to the air. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, well, they got real sticky. Stay tight and force the throw away.
And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
This is reeled in downfield by Schultz. And he stopped almost immediately after that catch. He's down at the 30. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
At the 30-yard line.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. No question he won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on first down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes second and 2. Going play action with Darts. Bails out of the pocket quick. He can run it. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Looking inside the red zone. Getting out to his left. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Giants pull out in front further, 13-zip. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
shotgun snap to Daniels. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Washington first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Cup 19! Cup 19! Ready?
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Caught by Deebo Samuel. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down. A fresh set of downs now from the 39.
A gain of 15. And the Commanders first down.
Daniels now on first down. They touch him down at the spot as we wait to hear about this flag on the field. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. Firing quickly out wide, Daniels. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Cougar like two!
First and goal, Krosky Merritt. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders lower the deficit to a single possession. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They've got first and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
From the gun, here's Dart. That's taken in by the rookie out of Indiana. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's good for a New York first down.
Let's go! 19-18!
From the gun, it's Tracy. Still has some space inside the 35. Gets it to the 15. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take a 13-point lead.
That's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Giants double their lead to 14. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Ready! Stop low, 18!
Daniels from the pistol. Right side, cut by Sinnott. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
A gain of 11 on the play. first down, Washington.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 19 tight, 19 tight. Let's go.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
19 Tiger.
On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels. On the move, headed right. And that's incomplete, but I do see some laundry on the field. Let's see what this flag is all about. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. Penalty yardage marked off. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 60 Lions. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch. That yak. I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
60 Vices. 60 Vices.
To the air again. Daniels. He's got Jalen Lane. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
You know, they say you never go broke taking a profit. Just find that completion. And it may not be a Benjamin, but even those little dollar bills start to add up.
3rd and just 2 to go. Here he is on 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. To throw again, it's Daniels. Buys time, rolling right. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He fought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36.
Come on, come on. Hey, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 79 Broncos.
Again, Daniels to the air. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down.
Dragon 60, 2. Mustang 19.
Now motion him out of the backfield. 3rd and long for him here. Fits it through the middle. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defensive converts on 3rd and 17.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Screen pass here for Krosky-Merritt. Space to the left. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
19 more yards. That's another Washington Commanders 1st down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Ready? Cowboy, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes. Incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Warriors 70.
Daniels is going to throw again. Looking, pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. quickly their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Ben, even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
After the sack, offense dealing with 3rd and goal now from the 10. Throwing from the gun here. And this is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders make it a 1-score game in the first half. How quickly things can change, partner. The pain from being taken down that prior play, yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used a pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw. He gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. They start on the ground here. Tracy. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every whole home run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
3rd down now. Here's Darts. This is taken in by Slayton on the right side. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
And the Giants, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A handoff to Tracy. There he goes again. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they are going to be in great shape here. He gets this down to the 6. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
Another Giants 1st down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's Tracy once more. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time.
And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. So the holding backs him up. They'll try to get that back and then some on 2nd and goal. Quick one to the outside by Dart. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
That's really good instinct by the eyes up in the sky. The play caller seeing space on the perimeter, a well-timed screen, and a positive gain out of it.
Tracy. This will be a pickup of about 3. Is that enough to convince them to go for it here? Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Well, a field goal would make it 2 scores, Brock, but they want more than that. They're going for it on 4th and goal. They'll go. Here's Darts. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Commanders make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
Hey, listen, whether he swatted that down or made the pick, either way, this defense is going to be celebrating one heck of a goal line stand. But I'll tell you this, that pick, what it does, Kate, it plants a little seed of doubt in that quarterback's mind the next time he's down there.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Buffalo 18, 19 Lions. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Back to throw it. He's going deep. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
To throw, Daniels. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. So 1st down from the 41. Play action now. Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
7 yards. It's 2nd down.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack.
Here we go. Dragon, 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
Well, this has been a tough series. Sacked on the 1st down play. Forced to throw it away right there. An awfully difficult 3rd down now staring you in the face.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Step. Here we go. Step. 19 target. Warriors 70.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down.
That's a pro's pro right there. That is one heck of an experienced catch. He made sure to secure the ball, but he also knew exactly where the sideline was to get both feet down.
He's keeping it. He's going for it. They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
This game of today, Kate, in so many ways is so different than the game I played. That's a call that I can close my eyes and still remember. All you do as a QB is just look. It just takes a look. With the big guys up front saying, give me a push, and I'll do the rest.
We'll give it to Krosky Merritt. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70, Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready, ready.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Andrew Phillips. Into the red zone. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. It's a pick for 6.
I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
That one right down the middle. And the Giants double their lead to 14. redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Come on.
They send one of the tight ends in motion right. Daniels coming back after that pick. Drops this one off to Krosky Merritt. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now.
19 Lions, 70 Lions.
Looking now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. On the move, past the 40. And a great play comes to an end. He's out of bounds just inside the red zone. They get 40 on the big hitter. And that's good for a Washington first down.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
From the gun, a run for Krosky Merritt. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
18, Pioneer.
Throwing now, Daniels. Throw is caught. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
60 Bison. Ready.
From the gun, it's Daniels. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Here we go. Ready.
Daniels back to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. The counter give to Tracy. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Hey, Kate, sorting through traffic, seeking out a runner, that is this guy's domain, and boy, does he know how to operate in it.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. They go right back to Tracy. Still finding room past the 45. And he's finally marked down at the 46-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it's good for a New York first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Under the gun this time, here's Dunt. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Commanders take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Ready.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Ready. Cowboy 80. 7 Pirates.
Daniels. Hits him on the out route. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now.
Come on. Back. Packers 60. Dragon 60. Warriors 70.
Putting a receiver in motion. Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Good strike downfield to Lane. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Ryland now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders tie us up 28-all. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Okay, well that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Staying between the tackles with Tracy. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
A give to Tracy up the middle. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
Go ahead. Find me an offense that won't take that type of efficiency on every snap. Listen, it was good execution, a quality gain, and it moved the sticks.
Flushed out of the pocket. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Dart. Short pass brought in. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commanders territory.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4th. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Here we go. Hawk 70.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Got a man, and Neighbors has it. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Darts out of the shotgun. Throw left side finds Johnson. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. To the air on 3rd and long. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up 4th down. Here comes Will Lutz. A lot riding on this field goal try. This a 52-yard attempt from the left hash.
52-yard attempt.
Got all of it, and this is good! And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Bronco 80.
Starting on the ground here, Krosky Merritt. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Ready! Hawk set, Mustang 19. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready?
Daniels now. Throwing the out route complete. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. They gain 11 on that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Ready? Ready?
Firing quickly out wide, Daniels. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Dragon 60, 70 Lions.
On first down, here's Daniels. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. Not on the same page with his tight end. And it sets up 2nd down.
Trap 60, trap 6. Here we go, Scott. Viking 879 Broncos.
Again, Daniels to the air. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Buffalo 18. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Let's go.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Escapes the pocket. Across the 20, continuing to work. And he's finally brought down at the 9. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You know, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Come.
Here's Daniels. Chased out to his right. And he's going to have the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a 4th quarter lead. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Commanders take a 4-point lead.
Commanders 35, Giants 31. Chad Ryland to kick off.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So 1st down from the 41. On play action with darts. And it's caught. Robbie Oots makes the play. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Here we go, Shaq. Cowboy 80, Bronco 80, 65, 65.
To throw. Here's Dart. Finds him over the middle. And he won't be able to add anything else onto the end of this catch. So it's going to be a completion to the 25. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
On the handoff, this is Tracy. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
It's Tracy on second down. Good running there to get around 6, but now they've got third down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Ready? 70 Lion.
He'll throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning.
Let's go.
Desperation time here on fourth. He finds him beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped.
On the ready.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10. It's Tracy on the carry. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
Go.
Here's Tracy. And this is going to get him right up near that first down, but he's marked short after a gain of 7, third down. Washington calls it second timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on third down. On the sneak, here's Dart. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a first and goal. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here, first and goal. Here's a design run. Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, second and goal. He's keeping it, gotta get it forward. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal.
Bronco 80. Have the
And he will score and give them the lead in the final minute. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have won. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Fielded at the 14. And that nearly got him to midfield. He's out of bounds just a yard or two short.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level. They want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
Second Pirate. Mustang 19.
He'll look to throw it. Nabs along that sideline. Samuel. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Washington first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Dragon 60.
Back to throw.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like in a walk, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Forced out to his right. He's calling his own number again. That goes for a gain of just one. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
You know, you don't have to be an elite scrambler or the fastest in 40 time to make a play like that. All you need is awareness. See where the marker is and know when it's time to go get it yourself.
Coming to the line, this is first and 10.
Come on. Set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Rattler, 18 Rattler. Go.
Setting up to pass. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up second down. This a very important field goal for Chad Ryland. So a timeout's taken, just 5 seconds left. And after the pause, we're going to see our last play of the game. Field goal attempt coming here from Chad Ryland. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. Looking good, and it's through. And in the final moments, they force overtime. So they'll decline this and take the result.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This one winds up as a touchback, so they're going to have one final snap to work with.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. Here he is to throw. This is Cox. That's Slayton. What a play! He scores! They get to the end zone on the final snap, and a huge moment wins them the game. It's a walk-off, Brock. They hit the end zone as time expires. What a way to earn a win in this league.
And they may be walking off the field, but the party just begins. There is nothing like a locker room that gets to celebrate a moment like that.
So the Giants come away with the win. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.